Welcome back to the Man of Thoughts channel, where we delve into the mysteries of the human mind. Today, we're peeling back the layers of an intriguing question. How can you tell if someone is thinking about you? With a lens of dark psychology, we will explore 5 key signals that may suggest someone's thoughts are centered on you. From unusual occurrences to sudden emotional changes, dreams, physical discomfort, and intuition, we'll explore these signs in depth. So let's dive into our first point. Have you ever had unusual occurrences that somehow remind you of a certain individual? The world around us is teeming with signs and symbols, many of which we often dismiss as mere coincidences. But what if these unusual occurrences are not just happenstance, but a sign that someone is actively thinking about you? From a psychological perspective, it's fascinating to delve into the interconnectedness of human minds. The power of thoughts is a vast, uncharted territory. Think of these unusual occurrences as mental echoes, bouncing off the walls of someone else's mind and finding their way to you. For instance, you might find yourself humming an old tune that a friend used to sing, or you could be drawn to a book that a past lover adored. It's as if these people, through their thoughts, are subtly influencing your reality, guiding your actions and preferences. The science of synchronicity, a concept first introduced by psychologist Carl Jung, might offer some insight. Synchronicity suggests that events are meaningful coincidences if they occur with no apparent causal relationship, yet seem to be meaningfully related. Could it be that these unusual occurrences are manifestations of someone's thoughts of you, creating a ripple effect in your reality? That's not to say every odd occurrence is a psychic message from a distant friend. But it's worth considering, isn't it? These strange happenings might just be subtle signs of someone's thoughts reaching out to you from across the mental expanse. That's how unusual occurrences can be a sign, but there's more to it. Another sign that someone is thinking about you is when you dream about them. It's fascinating, isn't it? Our dreams, which are often perceived as a realm of fantasy, can actually provide a glimpse into the real world. But how does this happen? According to psychological theories, our subconscious mind absorbs the energy and thoughts around us and manifests them in our dreams. So, if someone is constantly thinking about you, their thoughts can seep into your subconscious, prompting you to dream about them. Now, this doesn't mean that every dream is a direct reflection of someone's thoughts. Dreams are complex and can be influenced by a variety of factors. But in some cases, they can indeed signify that someone is thinking about you. So next time you dream about someone, remember, it could be more than just a mere coincidence. Dreams can indeed be a window to the unseen thoughts of others. Sudden emotional changes can also indicate that someone is thinking about you. This may sound intriguing, but let's delve into it. Imagine you're going about your day, everything seems typical, and then out of the blue, you're hit with a wave of emotion. It could be happiness, sadness, or even anxiety that doesn't seem to have an immediate cause. This could very well be a sign that someone is thinking about you. How does this work? Well, according to a branch of psychology known as psychodynamics, our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors are profoundly interconnected. When someone thinks about you intensely, their thoughts might generate strong emotional energy. This energy, in turn, could potentially resonate with your own emotional state, causing a sudden shift in your feelings. Now, this doesn't mean that every emotional fluctuation you experience is a sign that someone is thinking about you. Emotions are complex and can be influenced by a multitude of factors, from physiological changes to environmental stimuli. But in certain situations, especially when these emotional changes are unexpected and unexplained, they could be a signal. Remember, however, that this is a theory, not a hard and fast rule. Like all theories, it's subject to interpretation and debate, but it's certainly an intriguing possibility to consider, isn't it? So, sudden emotional changes can be a signal, but let's move on to our next point. Physical discomfort is another sign that someone might be thinking about you. It's a curious phenomenon, isn't it? But let's delve into the psychological theory behind it. Our minds and bodies are intricately connected, an interplay that goes beyond the obvious. Thoughts, particularly intense or repetitive ones, can manifest as physical sensations or discomforts. Take, for instance, a nagging headache that seems to appear out of nowhere or a sudden twinge in your stomach. It might not be just random. According to some psychologists, these might be signals that someone is intensely thinking about you. Their thoughts, almost a tangible force, subtly affecting your physical state. This isn't to say that every ache or pain you experience is due to someone's thoughts. But if these physical discomforts are accompanied by other signs we've discussed, it might be worth considering. Physical discomfort is indeed a strong sign, but we have one last point to discuss. Last but not least, your intuition can tell you if someone is thinking about you. It's that gut feeling you have, the instinct that guides you, even without concrete evidence. This is more than mere guesswork or speculation. It's a potent psychological process rooted deep within our subconscious. Psychology tells us that intuition is our brain's way of quickly analyzing the environment based on past experiences and learned patterns. It's the mind's shortcut for making rapid decisions, often without us being fully aware of it. Now, when it comes to knowing if someone is thinking about you, intuition can come into play in a powerful way. Imagine you suddenly feel a strong emotional connection or a sense of familiarity with someone, even at a distance. There's no logical reason for it, but your intuition nudges you, signaling that this person might be thinking about you. So, trust your intuition. It might be telling you more than you realize. We have now explored the 5 signs that can tell if someone is thinking about you. From unusual occurrences that defy explanation, vivid dreams that seem more real than reality, to sudden emotional changes that catch you off guard. We've also delved into physical discomfort that lacks clear medical reasons and the power of intuition that often goes unheeded. Remember, the mind is a powerful tool. Use it wisely and understand its signals. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration. Until next time, this is Man of Thoughts, signing off.